Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Gridiron Banter. Today's a special SUNY Broom open house edition of the episode. As always, joined by my co-host Dylan Ford.
Hello, everybody.
Today we're going to be discussing the NFL draft. First two rounds is probably what we'll cover. And then we're going to be doing some games here just before that, and then maybe a fantasy mock draft at the end of that. But first off, we're going to start off with Weddle. Basically, Weddle is the Wordle, but for football players. And then just got to get in 8 guesses, just like Wordle. And I think we'll get right into it. All right, who are we starting with?
I always start with Josh Allen, personally. 17 is a very, common-ish number. Stuff can be very close to it and very, not close to it. But if it's really above, usually you got, tight end, which helps a lot. So usually I go with the Josh Allen pick, usually.
Shout out Skinner.
Shout out Skinner. I don't like Josh Allen, but for Weddle, I think he's good.
All right. So we know this player's in the AFC East. They're shorter than 6'5". They're a little younger, too. My guess is this is probably a receiver. High number. What does Waddle wear? He doesn't wear it.
Waddle wears 17.
He wears 17, that's right.
So it could be Mostert. Mostert is 30, has 31 number. He's not. I think he's older.
He's too old.
Yeah. Something I like to do is I like to find which team they're on because it helps limit it a lot. And so I'll go from team to team in the division and just try to find which one it is.
Garrett Wilson wears 17 as well, right?
I think he wears 18.
I don't think he does. I think it's 17.
Is it 17?
I'm pretty sure it's 17. So I don't think it's him. It's not a Bill. So it has to be a Patriot.
What number does Hunter Henry wear?
Like 80 something, I want to say. Is it Kendrick Bourne? I think it might be Kendrick Bourne. No, it's not Kendrick Bourne. It's also not a Patriot.
So, it's below 84. He is 6'1", though. We know that. Is it likely
84.
a tight end? What's the tight end's name in the Jets?
It's Uzama or Conklin, I think, are the two there. Unless they sign someone else.
So, we know it's not a receiver. And it's most likely not a running back. We could try, Breece Hall, because he's 20. I don't know if that would show up as yellow or not. We could try to find and see if it's, in that 20-ish range, or do you want to just go for another tight end? Because this to me, looks like it's going to be tight end. But with 84 saying it's lower, then there's a lot less likely of a chance.
Well, two things. How tall is Breece Hall, and what number does he wear?
Breece Hall wears 20. And off the top of my head, I don't know how tall he is.
I think we can go Breece Hall. But it'll tell us, what team it is for sure then.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Breece Hall. What a guess.
I'm really good
Pulling
at
it out of the bag there.
I'm really good at
All right. We got it in 3. Pretty solid guess. And move on to Immaculate Grid. Immaculate Grid is similar to, I don't know what it's similar to, but basically you have to pick a player that falls between each category. Like they're a person that played for the Packer and the Vikings. Viking and a Bear, and so on.
I know someone who plays for the Packers and the Vikings, but I don't know if it counts yet. Aaron Jones got traded.
I don't think he...
Does it count?
I don't think it counts because he technically hasn't played for them yet. But one I know for sure is Brett Favre.
I was about to say,
if I could spell his name right. Favre. Played with Mostert and on Green Bay. I gotta think where Mostert's been in his career because he's been around quite a few teams. I think he's been in Cleveland. I know he's been in San Fran and Miami. I want to say there's another team in there, but I can't quite remember.
I feel like it's just those 3. I know for certain that he played in San Fran and Miami, obviously, but that's about to the extent that I know. See, this is where my skills are as polished. I'm not really good at history stuff, so I don't know a lot of history players. I say history as if it was a long time ago, but anything past 3 years, I don't know that much about, honestly.
One, I think we can get. Actually, maybe not. I was gonna say Rookie of the Year, but Justin Jefferson didn't win Rookie of the Year. Did Randy Moss win Rookie of the Year? Oh, Adrian Peterson might have also as well.
I'm trying to think of right now Rookie of the Year award with Raheem Mostert. Did Ayuk
No.
play with Mostert? Did he get Rookie of the Year?
I don't think he might have played with him, but he didn't. He didn't get Rookie of the Year.
Mostert had a lot of years on the Niners. So I feel like
He might have gotten it with Nick Bosa, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I got it with Nick Bosa. That was actually quite popular of a guess there.
I mean,
USC and a Bear. Well, Caleb Williams, who we'll talk about in a bit, just went first overall.
yeah, but does that count for this?
No, probably not. Man, this is a tough one.
I'm trying to think Rookie of the Year for the Vikings right now.
There's two names that I have to mind. It's Randy Moss and Adrian Peterson, and I want to say both of them did it, but I feel more confident that that Adrian Peterson did it.
Just try it.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Adrian Peterson. 2007 to 2021. Yes, he got it. There we go. We're doing good.
There's two Adrian Petersons.
2007 to 2021.
All right.
Bear and a Viking. I feel like there's a name that just stands out, but I can't think of it.
I feel like it's a running back. I feel like I know a running back that was on both those teams, but I can't remember it off the top of my head.
This is trying to get some of the other ones, I guess. USC player that played for the Bears. Did Brandon Marshall play at USC? USC. I don't think he did. Problem is I don't know colleges like that.
I don't know that much about like long-term history of football, so I have like no clue who comes from what college because I already don't know who comes from what college without looking it up. So in this example, I'm not as.
I don't think Reggie Bush won Rookie of the Year. Got his Heisman back though. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Mostert and a Packer, Mostert and a Bear. Who's on the Dolphins this past couple of years that could have?
They could have
played for either the Packers or the Bears.
Chase Claypool.
Oh, that's a good one. Nice.
I just remembered that. I had a feeling about someone with that, but I couldn't remember the name. It was Chase Claypool.
That's a good pull. I honestly forgot he played in the league.
Not very.
Doesn't even have a picture. He's that irrelevant nowadays.
Damn, poor guy.
Damn, this is tough.
We got a pretty sizable amount already, though. Like, this isn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had a wrong answer yet, so we could afford to take a miss. Problem is, I have to think back, like, I could name people who went to UFC, what the hell? USC, not the UFC. This is not MMA.
Damn.
I can name people who went to USC, but they definitely did not win Rookie of the Year.
There has to be one, though, because otherwise, why would they show it?
Well, obviously, there is one. Oh, Carson Palmer, maybe?
Carson Palmer.
Because usually, I think of the quarterbacks that get drafted. No, he didn't. Oh. A lot of the USC quarterbacks just, like, don't play very well in the NFL, like Sam Darnold, Matt Leinart.
I mean, we got... You said, what's his name came from there, right? I can't think of it. The new quarterback that just got drafted.
Caleb Williams?
Caleb Williams. Said he came from there, or you think he's going to...
I mean, he's definitely got a good situation there in Chicago, so...
Should we just try it there and see if that would count or not?
I don't think it will, because he just got...
Does he even show up?
I doubt it would. No.
All right.
I don't want to give up yet, but I'm not really going anywhere with this.
Honestly, I'm just trying to think right now, and I'm not getting any names off the top of my head. And like I said, the college front, I have no clue on, so that would be all you.
A Viking? I swear there's a Viking and a Bear just on the tip of my tongue, and I can't get them.
Interdivision rivals tend to have a couple of guys that you just kind of forget about because it's usually like a nothing trade, but more of just a...
Oh, wait. Did Yannick Ngakoue play for both these teams? Boom.
Damn.
Got him.
Bro got that.
There we go. Most certain a Packer. Oh, this might be. But did HaHa Clinton Dix play on the 49ers with Mostert? He did. Let's go.
What's the name?
HaHa Clinton Dix. That was a good pull.
Damn. I would never have gone that.
Wow. I don't even know if he's in the league anymore. He's in a Dallas jersey in this photo, so I don't even know. USC Packer. I only have 2 guesses left, so we can't be immaculate. USC Bear and USC Rookie of the Year.
I just don't know on these, honestly.
Yeah. Anyone recent they draft from USC that I would know of? I don't think so.
We are getting pretty... We've been on this for a while. I think if we don't have anything off the top of our heads here, we might just...
Yeah, we'll just give up here, see what we could go on. Clay Matthews, I didn't know he went to... Oh, Mark Sanchez. I didn't even know he played for the Bears. And then Brian Cushing, I didn't know he won a Rookie of the Year. But, not bad.
They're overall good. This is really hard, especially if you don't know a lot of, like... I keep saying historic players, but people who played in the past the couple of years I've been watching. It's hard for me to really know some of these guys.
Yeah, well, now we'll move on to connections. And if you played the New York Times version before, it's very similar. 4 players in this have something in common, and we just got to match them up. Except this is way harder than the New York Times version. It's not just words. So we'll try to get it done. There are hints down here that we can use, and we probably will have to use. But we'll see how we do. Okay.
So something I noticed immediately, Ty Chandler, Khalil Herbert, and Jahmyr Gibbs all play for, I don't know the division name off the top of my head, but they all play for one division, and they're all running backs. I don't know.
Khalil Herbert. So that's a Viking, Lion, and Bear. Do we
So
have
a Packer,
we
but
have
I
a
don't know
Packer?
if we have a Packer here. That's the thing. But that was like the first thing that stood out to me.
I don't think any of these guys play for the Packers.
Ooh, actually, Zamir White plays for the Raiders. Isaiah Pacheco plays for the Chiefs. Jalen Warren plays... Oh, wait. Jalen Warren's a Steeler. Dang, I thought I was cooking again. I wasn't. Justin Herbert does, though. Play for the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
See that again? This is where, like, some of my limited knowledge. I
Well,
don't know.
actually, if it's Pacheco, Samaje Perrine's a Bronco now.
Mm-hmm.
And then, who's the other guy?
Zamir White.
Samir White. Is there anybody else that plays for...
There's
Who would
Justin Herbert, but
Who would it
isn't
be?
a running
Chief,
back.
Chief, Raider, Bronco, and then we need a Charger.
Justin Herbert's there.
I mean, we can try it.
You want to
Oh,
try it?
plays in the AFC West. There we go.
There we go. I had the right idea, just the wrong
Yeah.
conference and division, you know.
Is it yellow's the easiest, right? I think green's like the next.
I think it's yellow, green, blue, purple.
So that means it's probably Jalen Warren, Khalil Herbert, Jahmyr Gibbs. Actually, no, there's 5 running backs, so that's probably not the all play same position one.
Craig Reynolds is on the Lions, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Let's see. Ben Skoronek's a receiver. Craig Reynolds, is he a running back or receiver?
I think he's a receiver. Pretty sure he's a receiver.
All right, we'll go with him for now. Deontay Hardy's a receiver. What is Bryce Ford Wheaton? That name sounds so familiar, but I don't know.
Ooh, it looks like he plays for the Giants?
He plays for the Giants? That's why it sounds familiar. I don't think he's a receiver, is he?
He is a wide receiver.
He is? All right.
New York Giants, number 6, wide receiver.
I don't think he played much, but, I'm going to try Craig Reynolds, Deontay Hardy, Bryce Ford Wheaton, and Ben Skoranek for all-play receiver. It's 1 away. Who else on this list is... I don't know who Tanner Hudson is, and I don't think Ashton Doolin is a receiver. Let's think about it. So Ben Skowronek's a Ram. Deontay Hardy's a Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Ford Wheaton's a Giant. Craig Reynolds is a Lion. So there's not really anything there besides 2 New York teams.
Yeah.
Trying to think what would be common between these. I think Bryce Ford Wheaton's got to be the odd one out.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure all 3 of these guys scored a touchdown last year.
Mm-hmm.
I know Hardy had a punt return. I'm not sure about the other 2.
Yeah.
Does anyone else stand out here? Because obviously,
What position does Tanner Hudson play?
I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
Maybe he's the...
Because Jalen Warren scored touchdown, Jimmy Gibbs scored touchdown, ETN, Nick Mullins, and Ty Chandler all scored touchdown.
He is a tight end, and it looks like he's playing for the Cincinnati Bengals now.
All right. I don't think he got a touchdown last year.
I feel like I heard his name before, though, last year.
I don't think I have. Nick Mullins and Ty Chandler are
Vikings.
Vikings.
Jameer Gibbs and Craig Reynolds are Lions, and then you got Khalil Herbert, who's a Bear.
I don't know.
See, this is a tough one. I don't really know.
Do you think it might be Craig Reynolds, Skowronek, Hardy receiving touchdown?
Maybe.
Because the only other person I would think would have it would be ETN, maybe? I don't know.
For a receiving touchdown?
Yeah.
I know we had a lot of rushing touchdowns. I don't know if he had too many receiving touchdowns.
Does anyone here on this list have receiving touchdowns? I know we might have to start popping hints here.
Do we want to pop a hint and see what we can get?
Yeah, I'll do category 1. Play the same position as receiver. Okay, so we're on the right track. So that means Craig Reynolds isn't a receiver then. That means Craig Reynolds is not a receiver.
Is he not?
And then category 2 is the one we already got, so I'll just do that.
Ooh, he's a running back. I did not know that. That is my bad.
By process of elimination here, I'm going to guess Ashton Doolin is the only one that's a receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We got it.
I thought he was. I guess I was thinking he might have been a receiving back. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking of, but I swear he was.
All right, this should be a little easier now. So it's got to be something like scored so many touchdowns in last year or something like that. It's not going to be super simple like these 2.
So Nick Mullins' first year was last year. Jalen Warren's first year was last year. Was...
Nick Mullins is not a rookie.
Is he not a rookie?
He was not a rookie.
His first time playing with the Vikings.
True, but only 2 people on this list also qualify for that, so I don't think it's sad. There's 5 running backs here. No, 6 running backs. And a quarterback and a tight end. Trying to think what at least 4 of these guys have in common.
See, I don't... How many of them scored a rushing touchdown? Or a receiving touchdown?
I'm gonna throw this one from the dark. Jalen Warren, Jameer Gibbs, Khalil Herbert, ETN all had a rushing and a receiving touchdown. That's what I'm going with here. 1 away.
Ooh.
Who is the 1 away is the question.
To me, Jalen Warren kind of seems like the odd one out. Has he gotten a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown in the same game?
I don't know. I feel like Craig Reynolds probably would, though.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah. It's also 1